This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading. This is the Premier Trade Market Wrap.
This is the Market Wrap on a Tuesday. Jack Lott on the James Dix Financial Network. Japan's central bank kept its benchmark interest rate unchanged at 0.5% after a two-day meeting policy aimed at dampening concerns about slower growth in the U.S. economy. The International Energy Agency said it sees strong indications that high prices are depressing demand, which, together with signs of higher output from Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Nigeria, have capped further price gains. According to an analyst, there are signs that super high crude oil prices have started to depress oil demand as drivers in the world's industrialized nations start to feel the pain of $100 a barrel oil. In other news today, weekly chain store sales for the week ended November 10th rose 2.7% from the year-ago level. On a week-over-week basis, those sales actually fell 0.5%. Countrywide Financial said its total October loan fundings fell 48% from last year to $22 billion. The firm said its mortgage pipeline at the end of October was $41 billion. Average daily mortgage loan application activity for October was $1.8 billion. That's a 34% decrease from October of 2006. In Forex news today, markets finally calmed down a bit from massive carry trading unwinding and turns into consolidation as the day started today. Bank of Japan left its rates unchanged at 0.5%, as widely expected after a mere fortnight in the last meeting. Vote split was again 8-1. The surprise in the Asian session today is indeed the third quarter GDP data from Japan, which showed a strong rebound in strength. Data eased some concerns that the Japanese economy has slipped into recession, but provided no solid case for near-term hikes from the Bank of Japan, at least yet. Some verbal intervention is heard from Japanese officials responding to some recent sharp appreciation of the yen. Prime Minister Fukuda said that there are not any desirable and warned traders and investors not to make speculative moves on the yen. Canadian dollar had the sharpest fall since 1971 this week, partly due to carry trade unwinding and partly due to the retreat in oil prices. Oil continued to fall from record highs and could fall even further toward the $90 level on prospect of another OPEC output increase. The U.S. dollar CAD has made a short-term bottom last week, and recovery could extend further, but parity will now become the strong resistance point. For the first time in 18 months, the U.S. government bond market showing some anxiety that the plummeting dollar will result in runaway inflation. Combination of the dollar's 31% decline during President Bush's term, oil prices near record high, and interest rate at a four-year low have convinced investors that consumer prices are poised to accelerate. Scheduled economic reports coming out on Wednesday include Producer Price Index, retail sales, and the September inventories report. In earnings news today, Walmart earned 70 cents a share. That's up from 62 cents in the same period last year. E-Trade Financial lost more than half of its value, plunging as the company faces more subprime-related write-downs and as analysts at Citigroup suggest a possible bankruptcy for the online broker. And Home Depot reporting a 26.8% drop in third-quarter profits as the deteriorating housing market put a crimp on home renovations. Home Depot said it earned $1.09 billion. That's 60 cents a share. That from the 73 cents a share for the same period in a year ago. Scheduled earnings coming out on Wednesday, PetSmart, Applied Materials, Federated Department Stores, Long's Drugs, and Vivendi among the marquee names. Some of the stocks in the news include Citigroup as part of a revamping of its investment banking business, said it's combining its equity capital markets and debt capital markets activities. Fossil reports fiscal third-quarter net income rising 41%, helped by strong international sales, and Nash Finch Company reporting a third-quarter profit on lower costs and expenses. And that's the Market Wrap on this Tuesday. Jack Lott on the James Dix Financial Network.